explain what the proposed intervention is there?
So since senescent cells, the accumulation of senescent cells with age is such a problem for the reasons I just described, there was this idea that maybe if you get rid of senescent cells, that you would improve some of the symptoms of old age. And people figured out in clever ways how to target senescent cells because they have certain markers that other cells don't have, and they have a certain metabolism. And so people figured out how to target senescent cells. And when they did this in mice to preferentially kill off senescent cells, they found that these mice were healthier in many ways. They were more active, their hearts were more resilient to stress, they fended off cancers longer. They also lived about 20 to 30% longer. And so this has led to an area called senolytics, which is the idea of killing off senescent cells. And as with all areas of aging research, of course, there's quite a lot of hype in the field, but I think there is also promise. But the caveat is you have to, before it can be used in humans, you have to design drugs that are easily available, but that very specifically target senescent cells. They can reach them in your body if they're administered. And they don't target normal cells, and they don't have side effects. They're not toxic. So there are lots of the usual criteria for drugs that you need before you can use it for aging. And I should tell you, there's a general issue with anti-aging therapeutics here. If you get cancer, you're willing to take highly toxic drugs because the alternative is you're going to die very soon.
Right.
And also, you're only going to take the drugs for a short duration until your cancer goes into remission. And for other diseases, it's even more so, like infectious disease. With aging, though, you have to take drugs over a very long time, and in the hope that it will somehow add to your healthy years of life. So you're giving it to healthy individuals to prevent them from aging. So the bar for anti-aging diseases is much higher in general.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think a lot of anti-aging therapeutics, I think, would be better advised to target diseases of old age, like osteoarthritis, like atherosclerosis or dementia. And they can target aging processes, but aimed at one of these diseases where you have measurable outcomes and where the risks of not taking it are high. So it changes the equation.
Yeah, it does seem harder for me to imagine making the kind of trade-off I'd need to make to take a relatively new drug that we hope will remove my senescent cells when there's nothing actually wrong with me, and maybe it'll accidentally target other cells in the process.